They're taking advantage of the underprivileged Jaja, too long living in bondage. Advantage of the situation, I work, you get the promotion. Advantage of the underprivileged Jaja, too long living in bondage. Taking advantage of the situation.
I know
I know, mercy for the merciless. They're taking advantage of the underprivileged Jaja, too long living in bondage. Advantage of the situation, I work, you get the promotion. Advantage of the underprivileged Jaja, too long living in bondage. Taking advantage of the situation.
Are you ready for the pole reversal shifting where you are? Alright, the pole reversal shifting of where Yahuwah is pulling out the tectonic plate or dismantling all the land, dismantling the crust of the earth to get to the tectonic wheel. Once Yahuwah accepts the tectonic wheel, I don't need to say what will happen next. People will die, and that is the price people will have to pay, right? People will have to pay, right? People will have to pay that price, right? People will have to pay that price, all right? They will have to pay that price, because once Yahuwah dismantle all the land and wash them away, you know what will happen.
Just watching you from across the bay, taking advantage of the underprivileged Jaja, too long living in bondage. Taking advantage of the situation, I work, you get the promotion. Advantage of the underprivileged Jaja, too long living in bondage. Advantage of the situation, I work, you get the promotion.
Floods happen, it proves this generation just don't care. You know, they just do little business about nothing. You know what I mean?
You get the promotion. Advantage of the underprivileged Jaja, too long living in bondage. Advantage of the situation, I work, you get the promotion. Everyone is looking out for themselves. Oh no, they care about no one else.
Alright, so today's teaching, I will take a couple calls. I'm not gonna teach too long on I'm not gonna stay too long on live anymore. I just think it's a waste of time staying too long on live, spending all waste my personal time, wasting my personal time on people who don't want the truth, and people who just going back to the ungodly ways and worshiping idols, people who just don't care, you know what I mean? People who love the self, you understand, rather than love Elohim. So it's a waste of time, a complete waste of time. So life will be very short, as my time with Elohim is very important, more than spending personal time with people who don't want to listen, you know what I mean? So Yahuwah again fed up, I get fed up, so it don't make sense anymore. You know what I mean? Once Elohim give up and once I give up, that's it. You know what I mean?
Too long living in bondage. Advantage of the situation, I work, you get the promotion. Advantage of the underprivileged Jaja, too long living in bondage. Taking advantage of the situation, I work, you get the promotion. Everyone is looking out for themselves, but no, they care about no one else. And I know they work their tricks by giving a little, only to deceive you, then break your poor little heart in two. They're taking advantage of the underprivileged Jaja, too long living in bondage. Advantage of the situation, I work, you get the promotion. Advantage of the underprivileged Jaja, too long living in bondage. Advantage of the situation, I work, you get the promotion. It may be long, but not forever. You'll get nowhere in your foolish endeavor.
Be still, all ye enemies of Jah, and know that the Lord God, Jah the Almighty, shall rule the end of his enemies. Jah, Rastafari, and Selassie the first. Now let God arise, let his enemies be scattered. Let them also that hate him be flee before him. As smoke is driven away, so drive them away. As wax melted before the fire, so let the wicked perish at the presence of God. But let the righteous be glad, Let them rejoice before God, yea, let them exceedingly rejoice. Sing unto God, sing praises to his name, extol him that rideth on the heavens by his name. Jah, Rastafari, Haile Selassie the first, O Father, strength and Redeemer, who lives and rules and reigns over all living things. The Father of the fatherless, and the Judge of the widows, is God in his holy habitation. God set the solitary in families, he bringeth out those which are bound with chains, but the rebellious dwell in dry land. O God, Jah Rastafari, Haile Selassie, O Father, strength and Redeemer, when thou wentest forth before thy people, when thou did march through the wilderness, Selah, the earth shook, the heavens also dropped at the presence of God, but even Shinar itself was moved at the presence of God, Jah Rastafari, Haile Selassie first, the God of Israel. Though, O God, Jah Rastafari, Haile Selassie, O Father, strength and Redeemer, did send a plentiful rain.
So we're going to get into some more teachings.
Whereby thou did confirm thy name.
I'll say already, the life is going to be short, very short.
When it was weary.
Always see different colors. That's where earthquakes happen. All right, that is where earthquakes happen in Trinidad. All right.
Congregation have dwelt therein. Though, O God, Jah Rastafari, Haile Selassie, O Father, strength and Redeemer, has prepared of thy goodness for the poor.
So now I will teach you where will be first dismantled. Where will be dismantled first, alright, for Trinidad, and hopefully another day we will deal with the other Southern Caribbean islands, but for now, I'm just focusing on Trinidad, alright?
God, the Almighty, Haile Selassie, O Father, strength and Redeemer, gave the word. Great was the company of those that published it. Kings of armies did flee apace, and she that tarried at home divided the spoil. Though ye have...
So I think the earthquake happening so close and on the land is because of the plates being removed.
And among the spots, yet shall ye be as the wings of a dove covered with silver, and her feathers with yellow gold. When the Almighty God, Jah Rastafari, Haile Selassie, O Father, strength and Redeemer, scattered kings in it was white as snow in Salmon. The hill of God, Jah Rastafari, Haile Selassie, O Father, strength and Redeemer, is as the hill of Bashan, and high hill as the...
Are you ready, Israel?
Hill of Bashan, why leave ye high hills? This is the hill which God, Jah Rastafari, Haile Selassie the first, desireth to dwell in. Yea, the Lord God, Jah...
And some of the earthquakes happen out to the ocean. It means that Abba is dismantling the earth. It is dismantling the Caribbean tectonic plates. Remember I told you all, 2 plates lap on top one another, and I'll be teaching you that today. Alright?
Haile Selassie, O Father, strength and Redeemer, will dwell in it forever.
So this is the life that I need to be all about now.
Gifts of God are 20,000, even thousands of angels. The Lord God, Jah Almighty, Haile Selassie, O Father, strength and Redeemer,
Are you ready to be taken up
is among them.
in the catching away?
As in Shinar,
Where ye soldiers of Elohim, are you ready?
in the holy place. Thou hast ascended on high. Thou hast led captivity captive. Thou hast received gifts from man. Yea, for the...
And I will also be teaching you where the splits will actually happen in Trinidad and throughout the world. Alright, as I said already, I will only be teaching you about Trinidad today because, you know, I'll just take it one step at a time because the polyverse shifting has begun.
Rebellious also, that the Lord God, Jah Almighty, Haile Selassie, O Father, strength and Redeemer, might dwell among them. Blessed be the Almighty God, Jah Rastafari, Haile
Thank you, Rosita.
Selassie, O Father, strength and Redeemer, who daily leadeth us with benefits.
Yeah!
Even the God of our salvation, Selah. He that is our God is the God of salvation. And unto God, Jah Rastafari, Haile Selassie, O Father, strength and Redeemer, the Lord belongeth the issues from death. But the Lord God, Jah Almighty, Haile Selassie, O Father, strength and Redeemer, shall wound the head of his enemies, and hear his scalp of such an one as goeth on.
So before that, let's see how much earthquakes happen today. Oh, wrong thing. Press wrong thing. Let's see. Let's close
Be
this.
still, all
Right.
ye enemies of Jah, and know that the Lord God, Jah Almighty, shall wound the head of his enemies. Jah, Rastafari, Haile Selassie the first. Oh, let God arise, let his enemies be scattered. Let them also that hate him flee before him. As smoke is driven away, so drive them away. As wax melted before the fire, so let the wicked perish at the presence of God. But let the righteous be glad. Let them rejoice, O God. Let them exceedingly rejoice. Sing unto God.
The earth is not God. The earth is not the creator. It's the creators that angry. ELOHIM. You understand? Tell people to move away from the worldly teachings and come into the heavenly teachings to understand that it is the creators that is dismantling the earth, not the earth.
And sing praises to his name, extol him that rideth on the heavens by his name. Jah, Rastafari, Haile Selassie the first, O Father, strength and Redeemer, who lives and rules and reigns over all living things. The Father of the fatherless,
Yeah!
and the Judge of the widows, is God in his holy habitation. God set the solitary in families. He bringeth out those which are bound with chains, but the rebellious dwell in dry land. O
So that's
God,
why the islands of them separate, all separate apart. Remember I told you all from the beginning it wasn't like that. From the beginning all islands was merged together, separated by separated not even by the ocean but by rivers and stuff like that. But during the period of the time of the centuries goes by, Yahweh separate all the islands, push them so, push that one so, push that, you understand? And separate them with water. You understand? Yahweh did that. Now this is the final process, and the final process is dismantling and destroying everything that he built. All right. So how Yahuwah started to build the earth, he need water now to saturate it. Once the water from the ocean does this saturation and melts down to the coil, all right, only then Yahuwah could reach to the tectonic wheel. And once Yahuwah reached the tectonic wheel, he could do a reversal. It means that the east will go where the west is, and the west will go where the north is, and the north will go where the south is, and the south will go where the east is. No, that will cause a catastrophic tsunami as well. So that's why Yahuwah dismantling the Caribbean islands started to get dismantled first. Then Indonesia will go at the same time with Trinidad, with the Caribbean islands, Indonesia, and some islands that I need to point out to you what will actually be Indonesia and Philippines, right? So it would be Philippines, Indonesia, Indonesia, Malaysia, Asia. Well, you know, Lombok is in Indonesia, Palu is in Indonesia, all right, Java is in Indonesia, all right, Davao is in Philippines, Mariango is in Philippines, all right. So those countries, right, those countries that I just called, those countries is where the dismantling happening right now, all right, as well as different parts of the earth, California, California, Marid Fault Line, San Andreas, you know, just remember some, right?
When thou did march through the wilderness, Selah, the earth shook, the heavens also dropped at the presence of God. But even China itself was moved at the presence of God, Jarastafari Selassie first, the God of Israel. Though, O God, Jarastafari Selassie, your father, strength and redeemer, did send a plentiful rain, whereby thou did confirm thine inheritance when it was real. Thy congregation hath dwelt therein. Though, O God, Jarastafari Selassie, your father, strength and redeemer, has prepared of thy goodness for the poor. The Lord God, Jah the Almighty, Selassie, your father, strength and redeemer, gave the word. Great was the company of those that published it. Kings of armies did flee apace, and she that tarried at home divided the spoil. Though ye have lain among the pots, yet shall ye be as the wings of a dove covered with silver. And her feathers
right, will be switching back.
When the Almighty God, the Rastafari, Selassie, your father, strength and redeemer, scattered kings in it. It was
all right. What he's singing there is Psalm, I think it's Psalm 18. I think that's Psalm 18 that he's singing there. The hill of Bashan, yeah, Psalm 18. Alright, so we're going to be going into the alright, so shalom again to everyone, all those that are new. Thanks, Miss Baptiste, for all the places that will be affected. Yes, Shogunas, where's Shogunas there? You need to put Shogunas. Labre, San Fernando, Pirates, Apaki, Point 14, Cuba, Sandy Grande, Port of Spain, Pinal, Princestown, Rio Claro, Mayaro, Shogunas, Freeport, Arima, Diego Martin. Shogunas, you need to put Diego Martin, you need to put, right, Diego Martin, sorry, not Diego Martin, you need to put Shogunas. Alright, you need to put Shogunas. Please insert Shogunas there. Alright, so I'm going to be teaching you something. I have a little photo editor here that I'm doing my edits on. So all the places that is seen here is where earthquakes will happen. Alright? Always seen here, all these dots, these different colors that is seen here, that is where earthquakes will be happening soon. Alright? Now, let me see if I can change the color. I want to show you all where. Let me see if I could use blue or something. What I could use, boy? I use a bright color. Color that is bright. Alright, so, right up here. Alright, alright, so, first to begin, before we start, I'll just see if I can load on the music so that you can hear exactly what I'm saying, or what I'm going to explain. Alright, once people can hear me, that would be good. Yeah, Toko too. So the places that will be, Diego Martin, Port of Spain, Arima, Sandy Grande, Shogunas, Freeport, Cuba, Tabaquit, Rio Claro, San Fernando, Princestown, Mayaro, Point 14. Alright? So, alright, so this is what I'm going to explain here really quick. Alright, I'm going to explain this really quick. Alright, once you can see what I'm going to do, that would be very nice, right? Alright, so what I'm going to do here. Alright, so first first I will explain where the tsunami going to come from first, right? Let me see if I could just draw. Let me see if I could just draw it on a show you where's the space that the tsunami will be coming from. Alright, let me see if I could just draw, use this. So, the tsunami will be coming from, you can see what I'm doing because, yeah, from here, let's make sure that you're seeing, this is where the tsunami will come from. Once you can see a red line, right. Tell me if you've seen it. If you've seen a red line, let me know if you've seen a red line. So that's where the tsunami coming from. Let me see if I could just do like a write up, alright? Let me see if I could do like a spell. I could write it, boy. Put the tsunami here. That's where the tsunami will be coming from. Oh, sorry. Let me see if I could change the alright, let me see if I could ooh, it's small, boy, right? It's kind of small. So. Alright, so this is where the tsunami will be coming from, right? Look where the earthquakes, look where it's happening. This is very important, eh? It'll be very short. Alright? So this is where the tsunami will come from. And what next? What next? Alright. So this is just the first angle of where the tsunami will happen. Right? That is between it is between Chagonas. So I think I made a little mistake here. It should stop Chagonas, but I think Port of Spain will alright, I make a little mistake there. Alright, I wonder if I could go back and undo it, boy. Let's see if I can undo it. Undo it. Alright, I undo it to do something else, right? To use a brighter color. The tsunami is supposed to be, I make a little mistake there. It's supposed to be between 0.14, but I saw that in my vision. In my vision, I saw the tsunami begin here, go all the way up here. Alright, so I'm doing something else, right? Alright, so I'll draw something else, right? I'll draw something new. Alright? I have something new there. I'm drawing something brand new there. Alright, so this is what I saw in my vision, right? So this is where the earthquake will happen. Strong earthquakes will happen here. Alright, let me show you where the wave will be coming from. Now some people say that it is impossible for the wave to people say it is impossible for a tsunami to happen from Sugono side. But it is not impossible at all. Because that's why earthquake happen here and earthquake happen here, one happen closer to the shore. Alright, it is to raise the plate. Alright? Alright, I know what to do. Let me just draw now the wave will be coming from out here and coming in, right? See, it is not impossible. Let me draw. Let me do another drawing, so I'll show you where the breach of it will be. Think it about here. Let me do a little extra drawing there where the yellow is. So this is the barrier, this is the tectonic plate here. This is piece of the plate. Let me see if I have it correct. Once I have it straight. Let's see. Alright. Hey, what's up to you, brother Ali? So this is where the tsunami will come in from Sugonas. Alright, make sure and take notes. Alright, so I am going to be actually showing you all where the main, there's a main fault line where the epicenter of Trinidad is. There's an epicenter in Trinidad that I explained some weeks ago, but nobody knows where the epicenter is but me, of course, right? Not even UE, not even the UE seismic people know that Trinidad have an epicenter. They don't know. You understand? I teach you things that the creator teaching me, right? Alright, so this is alright, let me just do something else again. Alright, so I'll draw a third line here. They don't know. They really don't know that TRIUNE have IP center. Make sure I have it correct. I want to make sure I have it correct. What he showed me. Just want to make sure I have it correct. What he showed me. All right, this is what the creator showed me. So the third line will be let me just see if I could just all right, so we had the tsunami coming in here. All right, this is called a bridge. All right, the water will rise 700 feet from out here. Remember, this is the Gulf of Paria. It is not impossible for a tsunami to happen unless if the water rise. So what he will do is take water from out here. Oh boy, you don't really see what I'm doing, but all right, you don't really see what I'm doing because the mouse not showing.
Thou hast led captivity captive. Thou hast received gifts from man. Yea, for the rebellious also. But the Lord God, the Almighty, the last Father, strength and Redeemer, might dwell among them. Blessed be the Almighty God, the Rastafari, the last Father, strength and Redeemer, who gave the
all right, so we have it there, right? And all right, I will draw some more lines. I'll draw some more lines so I can understand. All I need to understand from here. All right, I'm gonna draw some yellow lines too, right? And if I should draw it yellow or red. I'll draw it yellow. Alright, let's look at this drawing, right? Alright, and let's see if I could draw it accurately what you showed me. Alright, so this is how the tsunami going to happen. Alright. This here is the what I call it, boy. This is the quadruple plate. The quadruple plate means this is like a lift in here, right? Let me see if I could again. Let me see if I could write in I'm writing writing tectonic plates. All right, let me write in something here. What's it? Wait. When thou did march through the wilderness, Selah, the earth shook, the heaven also dropped the presence of God. Tectonic plates here, right? See. This is the murder. What do you call it, boy? This is I'll just call it tectonic, right? Tectonic. And I'll show you how the two plates join. Tectonic. It's not that bright. I had another bright, and plus the writing too small. Oh boy, the writing is very small. Let me see if I could make it a different color so that you could see it. It was white as snow in Salma. The hill of God, the Rastafari, is the last Father, strength and Redeemer, is at the hill of Bashan. Tectonic. This is the hill which God tectonic central. This is the tectonic central plates. The chariots of God are 20,000, even thousands of angels. The Lord God, the Almighty, is the last Father, strength and Redeemer, is among them. Alright, so this is the tectonic central plate. I'm sorry that the writing is very small. I don't know how to increase it or make it bigger. I don't want to press. Oh God, I want to press something and get bigger. Whatever I'm using, it's not allowing me to. Wait, I could actually get a little bigger. So let me see if I could deal with that now. I could get bigger. I now know how to increase it. Don't worry. Let's see if I can increase it here. Oh, I can move it around how I want it, which is cool. How about rotate, boy? Alright, so this is the central plate, the tectonic central plate, right? This is the tectonic central plate. Let them also that hate him be free before him. As smoke is driven away, so drive them away. As wax melted before the fire, so let the wicked perish at the presence of God. Alright, so I have it a little too big. Let them rejoice before God, yea. Let them exceedingly rejoice. Sing unto God, sing praises to his name, extol him that rideth on the heavens. Alright, so this is the live that you need to be on because I'm explaining where the tsunami will happen, right? This is the tectonic central plate. And I will show you where the this side here, boy. Anyhow, right? So that's the first draft. All right. Now I'm gonna show you where a bridge is going. Where a bridge was long time ago. I'm gonna show you where Trinidad and Tobago used to have a bridge right here. So let me see if I can draw it. Alright, let me show you where the last earthquake happened was here, right? The last earthquake that happened was here. So I just using the tectonic where the earthquake happened. So do the bridge. Shit. Sorry about that. Yet shall ye be as the wings of a dove covered with silver, and her feathers with yellow gold. When the Almighty God, the Rastafari, Selassie, Father, strength of Redeemer, scattered kings in it, it was white as snow in Salmon. No, I'm drawing might not be all accurate. This is a hill which God, the Rastafari, Selassie the first desired. Alright, so although it might be a little too long, right? So this is where the last earthquake happened, and this brought shaking to the Caribbean. Now I'm going to connect the other tectonic plates. I'm going to connect all the dots. Alright, I'm going to connect all the dots. Alright, I'm going to use a different color. I'm going to use a different color. I'll connect all the dots, and then I will explain to you what I'm talking about. Alright. This brought chicken to Trinidad, as a matter of fact, right? I'm going to connect all the dots. Alright? Alright, I'll need to put this back to yellow.
Be still, all ye enemies of Jah, and know that the Lord God the Almighty shall rule the head of his enemies. Jah!
Alright, I think that's what you see.
Let God arise, let his enemies be scattered. Let them also that hate him flee before him. As smoke is driven away, so drive them away.
So this is what Yahuwah showed me, right? I will show you all where the epicenter is in Trinidad. Alright, alright, let me just connect all the dots, and I will just show you exactly what I'm talking about. I'm going to connect all the dots. I'm connecting all the dots. Alright, I connected all the dots. And then I'll show you how Trinidad going to be dismantled. Just look where the red is. Let's look where the red is. The red is the connection.
The earth shook, the heavens also dropped at the presence of God. But even China itself was moved at the presence of God, the Rastafari Selassie first, the God of Israel. Though, O God, the Rastafari Selassie, our Father, strength and Redeemer, did send a plentiful rain, whereby thou did confirm my
Hi, Sati.
Thy congregation hath dwelt therein. Though, O God, the Rastafari Selassie, our Father, strength and Redeemer, has prepared of thy goodness.
Alright, the red is where the earthquake happened. It is called a connection dot. Alright, it is a connection to where the similar epicenters are. Well, not the main epicenter, because the main epicenter is in the middle of Trinidad. Right, the main epicenter is from Sandy Grande to Shogunas. Think about that. That's where the main epicenter is. The main epicenter is from Sandy Grande to Shogunas. Alright. Now I don't have a full map to explain everything else, but
this is a hill which God, the Rastafari, Selassie the first desired to dwell in. Yea, the Lord God, the Almighty, Selassie, our Father, strength and Redeemer, will dwell in it forever. The chariots of God are 20,000, even thousands of angels. The Lord God, the Almighty, Selassie, our Father, strength and Redeemer, is among them, as in Sinai, the holy place.
Alright, so I was having some problems getting food. Alright, so I got that fixed. Let me deal with where. Alright, let me connect the dots again from the white side. Oh, right. I'm using the red. We're connecting the dots first. No matter where the epicenter is, right? Right. Now this will actually give you an idea how the plate is lapped over other plates, right? It means that a plate is lapped on top of another plate, right? To make up the Caribbean Islands plate, a plate had to be lapped on right? So a plate had to be lapped on top one another, like one plate on top of each other. So once a plate is above one another, right, it's easy to just slip, pull out, right? I give you the idea of how the tectonic plate is in Trinidad, how the tectonic plate is angled for Trinidad, right? Now remember, the whole Caribbean islands is rested on one plate, all right? It means that plates join with one another. Well, it actually means that two plates join with one another and so forth. All right, it means that the plates lap with one another, right? I hope I'm making sense. I hope I'm making sense. All right, so here is where the tsunami will happen, and then we have the tectonic central plate. All right, we have an eastern plate as well. Let me show you which way the eastern plate is now. We have an eastern tectonic plate. Let's see if I could. I use blue, right? An eastern tectonic plate will be up here, right? I never have it right. Alright, this is the eastern tectonic plate.
Though ye have lain among the spots, yet shall ye be as the wings of a dove covered with silver, and her feathers yellow gold. When the Almighty God, the Rastafari, Selassie, Father, Strength, the Redeemer, scattered kings in it, it was white as snow in Salmon. The hill of God, the Rastafari,
Eastern
is at the hill of Bashan, and high hill at the hill of Bashan, YBB high hills. This is the hill which God, the Rastafari, Selassie the first, desired to dwell in. Yea, the Lord God, the Almighty, Selassie, Father, Strength, the Redeemer, will dwell in it forever. The chariots of God are 20,000, even thousands of angels. The Lord God, the Almighty, Selassie, Father, Strength, the Redeemer, is among them, as in Sinai.
So this is the eastern tectonic plate.
Thou hast led captivity captive. Yea, for the rebellious also. But the Lord God, the Almighty, and Selassie, Father.
This is the eastern tectonic plate, right?
Blessed be the Almighty God, the Rastafari, Selassie, Father, Strength, the Redeemer, who daily leadeth us with benefits. Even the God of our salvation, Selah. He that is our God is the God of salvation. And unto God, the Rastafari, Selassie, Father, Strength, the Redeemer.
You notice how the plate is right? You notice the plate, do you notice the angle of the plate? How the plate is resting on Trinidad? Look how the plate is resting on Trinidad. This is how the plates support one another, right? It means that all the the Caribbean island on one tectonic plate. Trinidad does have a little piece, which I'm going to be explaining that as well. Alright, we have the eastern tectonic plate, and we have the south tectonic plate that will be somewhere down here. Princess Tongue, Mayaro is the south, right? All that is south side? Oh, yeah, I think so, yeah. This is the central plate, Shogunas, central, eastern, western. This will be the western plate up here. Alright, let me show you where the alright, let me show you where the western plate is.
God in his holy habitation. God set the solitary families. He bringeth out those which are bound with chains.
We have the western tectonic plate. Wait, it's boy. Just go here.
When thou did march through the wilderness, the earth shook, the heavens also dropped at the presence of God. But even Sinai itself was moved at the presence of God, the Rastafari, Selassie first, the God of Israel. Though, O God, the Rastafari, Selassie, our Father, Strength, and Redeemer, did send us.
Let's go back down again. So we have the eastern plate there. I'm trying to do something from the new one.
Has prepared of thy goodness for the poor. The Lord God, the Almighty, and Selassie, our Father, Strength, and Redeemer, gave the word. Kings of armies did flee apace, and she that tarried at home divided us.
Been given editor giving a little problems. Shit, I was fucking. I hope it'll shut down him now.
When the Almighty God, the Rastafari, Selassie, our Father, Strength, and Redeemer.
Alright, so this will be the west.
The hill of God, the Rastafari, Selassie, our Father, Strength, and Redeemer, is at the hill of Bashan, a high hill at the hill of Bashan, YBB high hill. This is the hill which God, the Rastafari, Selassie first desired to dwell in. Yea, the Lord God, the Almighty.
So we have the western tectonic plate. Remember the tectonic plate all lap on one another, right? Right? That's how I mean all the tectonic plates interlock with one another, right? The interlock, it means that one lapping on top of the other, one lapping on top of the other. It means they're on a separate plate. Alright, but when you're talking about America, South California, all these places, they're on their own plate. But the plate kinda it's not interlocked like how the Caribbean island plate is. So it will be very easy to shift, alright? So let me show you exactly. I can move this. I'll show you where the west. This is where the west tectonic plate is. Right.
Be still, all the enemies of Jah.
Let me see if I could raise the bar and just give it a little bigger look. Too big.
Rastafari, and it's not the first. So let God arise, let his enemies be scattered. Let them also that hate him be flee before him.
So we have the central tectonic, and I will show you where the southern tectonic plate is. We don't have a north. We don't have a north plate. There is no north plate, right? There is a west. This is the west here, Shagarama side, to be exact. All right. Let me see if I could just put that maybe close to here. Yeah. Right on the bridge, western tectonic plate. Right. Now I don't have the space to completely draw more. All right. Alright, so let me show you where the southern tectonic plate will. Southern tectonic plate will be around. There's no north plate, no. No, yeah, that's what Abba said. There's no northern plate. There's no northern plate at all. That's why it have landslides. That's why people in Trinidad, that's why there's always have prevalent landslide like on the northern side of Trinidad. Or the northern range, that's why it does be slipping, and that's why it does have landslide. Little rainfall and it will have plenty landslides. It is because there is no northern plate there. So that means that the land does rest. It's just resting on the crust, right? There's no plate to protect the land from landslip or anything like that. So there's no north. Yeah, there's no north plate there.
When the Almighty God, Rastafari, Selassie, Father, strength of Redeemer, scattered kings in it. It was white as snow.
So no, there's no northern plate, right? Let's go again. Alright, so let me show you again. Let me show you where the south tectonic plate is. Alright, south tectonic plate.
The chariots of God are 20,000, even thousands of angels. The Lord God, the Almighty, and His last Father, as in Sinai, in the holy place. Thou hast ascended on high. Thou hast led captivity.
There is no northern plate.
Thou hast received gifts from man. Yes.
Right? There's no northern plate for Trinidad. Right? No northern plate for Trinidad. We just focusing on Trinidad, eh? Right? If I focus on the whole Caribbean islands, you know, the drawing would be completely different. Alright, I just focusing on Trinidad. Because if I focus on the other Caribbean islands, the drawing will be different. It's because of how the plates interlock with one another. That is the reason why Abba said the Caribbean islands are now one plate, because he actually plot, like put one plate on top of the other, shove the other plate underneath. He interlocked the tectonic plates so that when he pushed in the Caribbean, the whole Caribbean could be pushed. Alright, the whole Caribbean could push. Alright, so there's no northern plate for Trinidad. There is northern plate for other countries, the Caribbean countries or Caribbean islands. There will be northern plates. But right now we're just focusing on Trinidad, right? Alright, let me show you where the south plate is. Alright, so the next plate will be along my yarrow side. Oh, wow. This was quite up here.
And the judge of the widows is God in his holy habitation. God shut the solitary families. He bringeth out those which are bound with chains. For the rebellious dwell in dry land. Oh God, Rastafari, Selassie, Father, strength and Redeemer, when thou wentest.
Alright, so
when thou did march through the wilderness, Selah, the earth shook. Also dropped the presence of God.
Yeah. Alright, so I think I pick a card here. Let me show you where the south tectonic plate is. And the south tectonic plate, remember, it's from plate to plate. How the separation going to happen, right? Remember, it's from plate to plate. From plate to plate. I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. So it had to happen from connection from plate to plate. From plate to plate, right? So from plate to plate, from point A to point B, I'll be showing you every single thing in this drawing. Alright, so I'm going to show you where the southern tectonic plate is. Right. So there is a southern tectonic plate, but not a northern tectonic plate.
I hear it. This is which God, the Rastafari, it's last the first is in. Yeah, the Lord God, the Almighty, it's last your Father, strength and Redeemer, will in it forever. The chariots of God are 20,000, even thousands of angels. The Lord God, the Almighty, it's last your Father, strength and Redeemer, is among them. As in shine eye in the holy place.
Though my drawing look too big, so I have to.
Thou hast led captivity captive. Thou hast received gifts from man. Yea, for the rebellious also. But the Lord God, the Almighty, it's last your Father, strength and Redeemer, might dwell among them. Blessed be.
And I'll show you where the epicenter of Trinidad is. Alright, so let me just go over everything that I taught you. I taught you about where the western tectonic plate is. I'll talk you where the central plate is. That's that's between Sagonas and San Fernando. Alright, yeah, between Sagonas and San Fernando. That's where the central plate is, right? Alright, so now I'll show you where the southern tectonic plate is. It is not what they taught us. It is not what UE scientific people don't know nothing. Alright? The UE people don't know nothing. So I teach them something really fresh from the kingdom, fresh that they'll be looking into it now. So they will look into it now because they will know where tsunami going to happen, where earthquake going to happen. They're going to know everything from this graph, right? From this divine graph from Elohim here. They will know exactly where earthquakes will happen, where tsunami will come from. They will know everything. All right. All right. So we have that there. So we have one. We have west. We have east. We have central plate, and we have southern tectonic plate. There's no northern tectonic plate, right? So that means that the west tectonic plate. So let me just show you how the plates connect. Let me show you how the plates connected. Let me show you how the plates connected. That's how Trinidad are going to be separated. Trinidad are going to be separated. How the plates connected. So how the tectonic plates for Trinidad. How the tectonic plates is connected to one another, interlocked with one another. That is the reason why the little small earthquakes is doing a lot of work. The small earthquakes that are happening is dismantling the interlock tectonic plate. The tectonic plate that is interlocked, that keeping Trinidad solid, that keeping Trinidad afloat, right? Because certain parts in Trinidad do not cave in, or do not certain parts of Trinidad it do not have any landslides or anything like that. Certain parts, certain parts. All right. Places like Cedros and thing. You realize where the one is on the red, on the underneath. Alright, close to Cedros side down there, there's no plate there, right? There is no plate there, but I'll be explaining some other things there as well, alright? Alright, so we have the southern tectonic plate, we have the eastern tectonic plate, western and central, no north tectonic plate, because the west tectonic plate, the west tectonic plate is what is holding Diego Martin, San Juan, Santa Cruz, Maraval, all those places, Toco, they're all on the western tectonic plate. So that's the reason why there's no northern tectonic plate, alright? But there's an epicenter, and I'll show you where the epicenter is. So let me draw the epicenter for you now. Alright, so I'm going to use this, and I will use maybe green. I will use color.
Be still, all the enemies of Jah. And know that the Lord God the Almighty shall rule the end of his enemies. Jah, Rastafari, and it's the first.
Sagaramas too, right? Remember, Sagaramas is resting on the western tectonic plate.
Smoke is driven away, so drive them away. As wax melted before the fire, so let the wicked perish in the presence of God.
Alright, I wanted to teach you all this for a while. Well, I finally get the opportunity to teach you all, you know.
Sing unto God, sing praises to his name, extol him the
I will use green. I use green color. You know, sometimes when you're doing something, you want to do it to the best of your ability, you know. So the epicenter is, boy, can be P. So what's seen here is the epicenter. Remember I explained there's two epicenters, right? There's a weak epicenter and there's a strong epicenter. Epicenter means the place where there's like a reflex or like a bouncing that will happen. There's a soft spot in the land that that you could do certain excavation. Well, you know what I'm talking about now, all right? So I will show you all where one of the epicenter is. All right. I will use the same line to connect to the epicenter. All right. So for now, let me just show you all where the two epicenters are. All right. Hi, Gonem. Let me show you where the epicenter is.
And her feathers yellow. When the Almighty God, the Rastafari, the last of all the strength of the Redeemer, scattered kings in it.
Alright, so let me show you where the epicenter is here. The epicenter is between, let's see if I could bring it up there for everybody. Sorry. Oh boy. So this is one of the epicenter. I don't want to make it too big, but I'll put epicenter there, right? Look what the epicenter is between. The epicenter is between Freeport and Kufa. Alright? Really it's supposed to be between Sagonas here, but I'll draw it kind of. Let's see, look at this. Really, the epicenter is really between Sagonas, Freeport. Alright, so this is one of the. I don't satisfied with the drawing there. Let's see, look at this. So the epicenter is between, alright, between Sagonas, right? You understand what I'm talking about? I hope you understand what I'm talking about there. Alright, so that is epicenter. Let me write it in one time. I'm doing everything in order so you can understand. I think I'm writing green. Alright, so let me write it in now. Let me see if I get it a little closer. Yeah, this thing does really frustrate me in the down. Alright, so this is the epicenter here. This is the epi. I'll put two I. Let's do some Alright, so this is the epicenter here. So this is where the epicenter is. Right? This is not the main epicenter, but I'll be doing some drawing around it because I want to show you all something, right? This is the epicenter between Kufa and right? There's a fault line also too. I'll be showing you all where the fault lines are connected. The drawing that you're seeing here is something close to it, but it is certainly not where the fault line is really running. But the main fault line, like you know, the San Andreas fault line. All right. You should invite some people to see this live. So invite some people to see this live. So invite some people to see this live. All right. All right. So. Next thing I'm going to show you, this is the epicenter, right? Let me just make it a little bigger again. To the epicenter. Alright, so what I'm going to do is, I'm going to put boxes. I am going to put I'm going to put a box around it. I'm going to put box around the entire epicenter area where, what will happen, boy? So let me show you where this is where the epicenter will affect. Sorry, yes, it's between Shagonas. All connecting back to here, right? But I ain't gonna show you all that. But I know you're seeing. Let me see, and I'll just show you all that.
Be still. I'm
gonna box it so that you will know exactly what I'm talking about, right?
Rastafari, and it's last first. Oh, let God arise, let his enemies be scattered.
This is where the epicenter is. Look where it is.
As smoke is driven away, so drive them away. As wax melted before the fire, so let the wicked burn.
The epicenter doesn't reach San Fernando. The epicenter. Think it. Right. So this is just one epicenter, right? Now, I don't think I need to do anything else here, right? I just do an arrow thing to show you all the tsunami when I'm coming and everything like that, right? Let me see if I could do something else. Let me see if I could link.
When thou did march through the wilderness, Selah, the earth shook.
Was it going to Rio Claro? Rio Claro Gate. Mayaro. Yes, Mayaro is part of the epicenter. Alright, so this is just one epicenter.
Whereby thou did confirm thy inheritance when it was weary. Thy congregation hath dwelt therein. Thou, O God, the Rastafari, Selassie, O Father, strength of redeemer.
Shalom to you, Sister Coco.
The Lord God, God Almighty, Selassie, O Father, strength of redeemer, gave the word. Great was the company of those that published it.
Alright, so we have the epicenter. The epicenter, it is between Chaguanas. The epicenter is between Chaguanas, Freeport, Couva, running to Couva, Tabaquite, Rio Claro, and Mayaro, right? Now let me show you the other epicenter. That other epicenter is not that it's not that strong. Alright, this is the main epicenter for Trinidad. This is the epicenter for Trinidad. Alright. Hi, Sister Novella. Alright, so I'm going to show you all where the next epicenter is. I'm going to use maybe a blue color. I'll use blue. So I'm going to show you all where the next epicenter is. Alright, I won't use that. I will go back to this. Can I use yellow? So I'm gonna do it in blue. Along here. Right, so next to the connect here.
Be still, all ye enemies of Jah, and know that the Lord God the Almighty shall rule the end of his enemies. Jah, Rastafari, and his last first.
Alright, so this epicenter here could affect the north, right? This epicenter could affect Arima, Sandy Grande, the north, right? The northeast of Trinidad, right? The northeast of Trinidad. Alright? So make sure and share this live to all your brothers, all your sisters, all your family members, all those who want to know. Alright, make sure and share this live. This is ancient. This is how the destruction of Trinidad will actually happen. With all the dots connecting, that's where all the earthquakes will happen. Alright, look again. So we're gonna Port of Spain is more on the west side, like, well, north side, northwest. Alright, this epicenter, right, now I know what to do it. This epicenter begins here.
Thy congregation hath dwelt therein. Thou, O God, the Rastafari, and Selassie, O Father, strength of Redeemer, has prepared of thy goodness for the poor. The Lord God, the Almighty, and Selassie, O Father, strength of Redeemer, gave the word. Great was the company of those that published it.
So, last scene here, there's three epicenter, but I'm enjoying it for that, right? I connect in the dots because I want you all to see something while I'm drawing, alright?
And her feathers with yellow gold.
And,
Scattered kings in it. It was white as snow in Salmon. The hill of God, the Rastafari, Selassie, O Father, strength and Redeemer, is at the hill of Bashan, and high hill at the hill of Bashan. YPP high hills. This is the hill which God.
Alright, so the epicenter. Alright, so what to draw this boy? Alright, so I know what to do. I'll have to.
Thou hast ascended on high. Thou hast led captivity the captive. Thou hast received gifts from man. Yea, for the rebellious also. That the Lord God, the Almighty, and Selassie, O Father, strength and Redeemer, might dwell among them. Blessed be the Almighty God, the Rastafari, and Selassie, O Father, strength and Redeemer.
Alright, so.
Even the God of our salvation, Selah. He that is our God is the God of salvation. And unto God, the Rastafari, and Selassie, O Father, strength and Redeemer, the Lord belongeth the issues from death. But the Lord God, the Almighty, and Selassie, O Father, strength and Redeemer, shall move the head of his enemies. And here is Cal.
So remember, folks, I'm doing exactly what Yahuwah say. You know, Yahuwah say that's how it is. That's how it will be. There's no changes I can make. I can make no changes, and I can't pray away what is going to happen. I can't pray away what's going to happen. Alright? Again, I cannot pray away what's going to happen to the Caribbean Islands. I cannot pray it away. Alright?
What's melted before the fire. So let the wicked perish at the presence of God. But let the righteous be glad. Let them rejoice.
All right.
Let them exceedingly rejoice.
Shalom, shalom to everyone, and thank you for everyone who's on the live. Brother Gabriel, me, what's up, bro? What's up? All right.
And Yahuwah said, I will be with you, and this will be the sign to you that it is I who have sent you.
All right, so let's get back to business there.
On this
So remember that Sandy Grande is all connected, all out here. So this is how the plates.
I will worship you.
All right, so this is exactly where Sandy Grande and Arima. Right, that is the epicenter there. This earthquake happened on Sandy Grande. All right. Now what I'm drawing is the epicenter of the plate that is under this land. All right. That is how the plates are. Remember I told you all. Remember I told you all is not the whole Caribbean islands on one plate without the plate being interlocked. All the plates are interlocked with one another, so it's easy to just push. Right. All plates are just, like that. Now, one thing I want you all to understand, the reason for the pole reversal shift is to bring destruction. Alright? The pole reversal shift means that the ocean will rise, the water in the ocean will rise as well. When Yahuwah started the tectonic wheel, alright, it means the reverse of time. Alright? So the pole reversal shifting means the reversal of time. It means that when Yahuwah first started the earth, his first creation, that is exactly what the pole reversal shifting actually means. It means that he is undoing what he began in the beginning. Alright, I have to suck a little sweetie there to get some sweetness in my throat. That's how I run out yeah. Alright, so as we was going, it's making real hot boy. Wow, earthquake coming. Major earthquake coming. Major earthquake coming. After the 12th earthquake, after Trinidad and the Caribbean islands just struck with the 12th earthquake, you will see bigger earthquakes happening for the Caribbean islands. Alright. So I can sweetie in peace. Now, Toko is not on the, Toko is not part of the epicenter at all, right? Toko is not part of the other epicenter. Alright, so the western tectonic plate ends Port of Spain. That is the reason why when the earthquake happened, Maturin, August 21st, right? That is the reason why the tremor or the vibration of the tectonic plate affected all these places, right? Alright, so here I'll do, right? I'll draw some arrows, alright? I'll draw some arrows. Let me see if I could draw some arrows there. What color to use, boy? Alright, I'll use this color. Because the tremor, it vibrates all the tectonic plate. It vibrates the epicenter. And from the epicenter, see the epicenter here? From the epicenter, it actually got to reach certain different parts, alright? The arrow indicates the epicenter overlapping the tectonic plate, right? The epicenter, remember I told you the epicenter is the part that you could like stand up in it and bounce and you will get like that, a reflex, right? That is the epicenter. The epicenter is the sort of kind of weak point, but it's not the actual weak point. The actual weak point here is here. So let me just put that there. So all right, so I forget what I was going to say, you know. Now the tsunami will start here. There's all right. So this is the first instance of the tsunami, and right. So I've seen something here I want to discuss. I'm gonna make this green so that you know it's a tsunami. Right here. All right. All right. Sorry, you can't really see. Roger. You can't see the mouse, but I know you're following along, right? Let's look for the writing. So let me also put the epicenter here in green as well. Yeah, it's the epicenter here. Oh wow, supposed to come out of here. So remember, everything that I'm teaching you here is what the Creator Elohim taught me. This is what they teach me about 2 days ago. That is what they taught me, right? And I didn't have my computer functioning. My computer wasn't functioning, so I couldn't come live. But I remember I prayed and I got more wisdom. I got more things to teach. All right. So there's no epicenter for Port of Spain, right? Because the majority arrows now. Alright, so I'll show you how the tectonic plate. Allow me to just draw. I'm gonna just draw something here, right? Remember, this is the no, don't call now. Don't call now. Please don't call now. I'm on live. Please avoid calling me. Please avoid calling right now. Please avoid calling. Alright, sis, you can call me after, right? Okay, sis, call me afterwards now. Afterwards, right? I'm on live right now. I'm on live right now. It's alright, it's alright, sis. Come on the live now. Okay. Okay, so I am going to draw something, right? So the western plate. So the western plate is the main tectonic plate. I'm gonna see like a western plate. So the western plate will be the main tectonic plate. Oh. and put. I see that white here. I'm gonna try white. Alright, so putting it here now. So one this thing I put mean. Fine. Alright, so just alright, and I'll have to go back here. Oh boy, I'm just I don't understand what going on there. The western plate is the main tectonic plate, Sister Karen. So the main tectonic plate, the main plate is the western plate, right? Now my teaching had to be very slow because people don't understand what I'm talking about.
The horse and the rider have been drowned in the sea. Sing to Elohim, he has triumphed marvelously. All the Pharaoh's army have been drowned in the sea. Yahuwah, we will praise your name forever.
Right, so
We will exalt your name together. Yahuwah.
so when the shaking began on the 21st of August, right? When we had the earthquake on the 21st of August, this is where the earthquake started. It started in Maturin. I do have the space to draw the whole thing, right? But you understand what I'm talking about, right? All these dots is where earthquakes happen and where earthquakes will happen soon, alright? Alright, so as I was showing you before, I'm gonna draw.
We will exalt your name together. Yahuwah, our strength and our song. You have become.
Alright, so that's the main tectonic plate. The western plate is the main tectonic plate because that is where the Caribbean plate ends. So let me just put it there. Caribbean mean this is the entrance. This is the end. Sorry, this is the end to the Caribbean. Yeah, this is the end to Trinidad tectonic plate, right? Now, if I could show you my mouth, you don't understand what I'm talking about. But okay, I'll put it in words. You understand what I'm talking about, right? All right. So this is what I'm going to do, right? I'm going to connect. Well, as you can see, right, I'm going to connect the western plate with the epicenter, all right? And from the epicenter, it goes to the epicenter in Tabaquite, all right? Tabaquite between Freeport, Couva, and Sagonas, all right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a little simple. Let me just do a little thing that's still red. Alright, let me see if I can just do it. Now, look what's showing in the red, right? You know what? I'll just use different colors, don't worry. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to demonstrate to you how the whole island, how it was possible for Trinidad to be shaken, the whole island of Trinidad to be shaken, and Port of Spain actually got it because the main tectonic plate for the Caribbean island ends in Venezuela, Maturin, alright? The tectonic plate is stretched out, of course, right? The tectonic plate is stretched out, and I'll be showing you how the tectonic plate is stretched out as well. Alright? Alright, so the main tectonic plate, people in Chaguanas felt the earthquake, the recent earthquake. And what I'm going to do is use a different color. I'm going to use a different color to do what could you use, boy? I use purple. Nah, I won't use purple. I'll use this color. That's because the western tectonic plate is connected to the epicenter. Alright, so let's go. Whenever it's possible to draw a little arrow, boy.
We will praise your name.
You understand? Alright, so alright, so let me see here. Alright, so let's see. Alright, so you see I drew the arrow, right? The western tectonic plate is connected to the epicenter of the western plate is connected to the epicenter of Tabakit and those places, right? Now the same epicenter, the same shaking from the western tectonic plate, it will be connecting from here. Should use a different color, you know. I'll use a different color because I want you to understand my drawing. The color I could use, boy. Alright, I will use a white color or something. Alright, so alright, so we have the western tectonic plate connected to the epicenter, and from the shaking from this epicenter here, it connects to the epicenter in Arima. Alright, now according to the magnitude of the shift of the tectonic plate, according to the magnitude of the shift of the tectonic plate, that is the reason how, right? So we're actually coming on to the final saturation process. Alright, Trinidad is still 96, to say, boy. Trinidad is 96% still, so there's a next flood to come. Alright, Jamaica and all the other Caribbean islands 97% because of how small it is. And alright, this live should be shared viral already. This live should be going viral already. This live should be going viral. But I just prove to show people really do appreciate free things. You know what I mean? People do appreciate getting things free from the creator, free teachings. You know what I mean? People do really appreciate that. But if it was coming from somebody who you had to pay and who teaching us shit, I'll show you that straight and I'll be viral already. Right? Alright, so as I was saying already, right? Now, that's the reason why the last earthquake happened. It didn't really affect Labre. Labre didn't really feel it that much. Point 14 didn't feel it. But we're talking about places like the southern tectonic plates. Now I'll show you how the plates and them connected there again. Alright? Labre didn't feel it real bad, right? Point 14 didn't really feel it. Saparia felt it, but not that much. Saparia didn't feel it that much, but Saparia actually feel it because of the epicenter's connection. Alright? Once the connection is established, so let me draw a different color. So the load of the weight, or the load of the what is it, boy? Other plate, boy. The load of the shaking of the other plates, right? Remember, is other plates interlock on top of other plates because the tectonic plates for Trinidad is interlock, right? They all interlock, right? So that's the reason why the load and the weight of the shaking, right, cause the epicenter to be affected, the other epicenter to be affected, cause the epicenter in Tabakit to be affected. Mayara didn't really feel nothing because Mayara a little way far. Rio Claro felt a little thing, not too much, because Rio Claro is close to the epicenter, right? Arima felt it. They felt it in Arima because a lot of people in Arima told me that they felt it. Alright, Sandy Grande, because Sandy Grande is very, very near to the epicenter. That's the reason why for the flood. We'll talk about that. We'll talk about that just now. Alright? Alright. So we're going to talk about the saturation process, the complete saturation process. We're going to talk about all the places that were saturated. Alright? with the great flood that happened recently. So I'll be discussing that in a sec. Right now, I just want to connect. White. Alright, so you see that, right? You see what port spin is, right? What I want to do here is do like what to do, boy? Alright, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to draw. Alright, so as you can see there, hi. Alright, as you can see, Port of Spain was affected, and they all got shaken because of the epicenter, right? The western plate contribute to the whole island being shaken because the western is the main tectonic plate, right? The western is the main tectonic plate for Trinidad, right? The main means, it means one of the main, it means that this is the end of the tectonic plate that connects to other plates as well, right? Which actually contribute to the load of the shaking was transferred from point A to point B. Alright, let me see if I could do the point A now so you understand what I'm talking about. Alright, right, so I'm gonna do it now. Let's see, I'm gonna call this. Alright, so what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna do point A. Alright, so make sure and look out for the get bigger. Alright, once I get bigger, I'll be able to shift it around how I want it. So just look where I bump the, look where I put point A. Alright, I'll be using, I won't use different colors, I'll just use, just to show you, alright? Point A, and then we have point B. Right, yeah, it can't be B. B can't come here. The load needs to transfer, right? Right, look. Oh, wow. So. I'll show where B is, where B needs to be. Alright, so you have A and B, and then you have you skip one, I think. You can have them close by. So C. Alright, so we have C now. Let's see if I could just bring that up for you. We have C, and C could be here. We have C. So let's play it up where you can see. Alright, so I'm sure where D is, and I'm sure where E contributes to the tsunami. Alright. Alright, so I'm gonna bring up, this is what? C, what is? No. Ooh, this is alright, alright, so alright, let's look at the drawings, right? Toko, yeah, Toko will be affected too. I'll tell you how Toko will not be destroyed in a sec, because Toko is outside of the epicenter. Outside of the epicenter. It doesn't mean to say that Toko will actually get affected. Yes, if an earthquake happen in the epicenter, Toko will feel it too. Right? If an earthquake happen in the epicenter of Chaguanas and Freeport, Tabaquite, Kufa, yeah. That's how the shaking contributes. Like, you know, like when you have to shake point A, point B will get it. Alright? Now I'm gonna show you all where E is, right? Now all this contributes to a tsunami, right? Shalom Kia. Alright, let me show you where point E is. Alright. Now we're talking a little slow, and I'm taking my time because I want people to understand. I ain't talking too fast. Alright, I'm talking a little slow. I don't want people to get frustrated and run away from the live. Alright, This does take time, you know, because I had to make sure I teach you all the writing. See. So let me show you which part E is. Alright, it does take time, so I had to make sure I teach all of the writing. So you know, I don't see people at all. Alright, still same color. I think this would be the E. This should be the E, because A is transfer. This is the load transfer here. Alright, so this had to be the E. I'll show you all the alphabets connecting together. Alright, I'll show you all the alphabets connecting together. B, C, D. Yeah, this is E. This is nothing here. Alright, this is point. So this is E. You know, just put that there, yes, so look, it sees E. Alright. So we have A, B, C, D, E. Alright. Now I'll show you where the load transfer. Remember, there's the epicenter, right? Now we still need to complete the other alphabet. Alright. Now we have the earthquakes up. This is the earthquake zone here. The earthquake always happening in the western tectonic plate. Always the western tectonic plate. Sometimes it happen on the southern tectonic plate. Sometimes it happen on sometimes it happen in the eastern tectonic plate, and sometimes it happen on the central tectonic plate. Alright? Alright, so I'm going to show you something again where the other alphabets connect. Alright, so we have A, B, C, D, E. Alright, so we're gonna go with F now. We're gonna go with F. We have F now. You know what? I should do a different color because it's something else I'm gonna explain to you all. But you know what? It's alright. I can leave it at that color. Alright? Alright, so we have. Now I'll show you what G is. Let me see. So where's G? Right, so we have G here. Alright, so we have G. And I'll show you how it interlock conflict tsunami to happen in the first place. So we have G. Now the rest of the alphabet to connect it will have to be a sort of headache, because I'm going to show you all something else, and then I'm going to show you all how they are going to be separated, right? What I'm demonstrating to you all is just the structure of where the plates are, where earthquakes will happen, where the dismantling is taking place as of right now. So I'm just showing you, I'm just teaching you point A, point B. That's how Abba look at it. That's how Abba look at it with alphabet, right? Alphabetical order, same drawing, same way, alright? This is the same way how Abba looks at it, alright? So we have a B, C, D, E, F, G, and we need a H right now. Alright, so I have H now. Wait, I don't know how I end up getting a different H. Why? I don't understand how I get. Okay, let me just bring that here. Alright, every point is connected. Like let me say D is a lock. Like D is a lock, right? D is like a lock or interlock. Alright, D is a lock. So let me just insert that there. Wow, I'm learning a lot of things to myself. I don't think you're learning nothing. So D is a lock. I'm going to use like a bright color for that. Interlock, right? Interlock. Is interlock? It's enter or inter? Interlock. I will get the word smaller just now. So the interlock, right? That's not the chamber, of course, right? But I'll get this. It's enter or interlock, boy. Nobody, USGS, nobody don't know what the outside teaching here because they don't know nothing. They really don't know nothing. So there's an interlock chamber, alright? So there's an interlock here. Interlock means one of the main epicenter where the plates are lap, right? So the plates are lap there, the plates are lap there, the plates plat, it actually plat on one another, like, you know, plat in between or interlock, alright? It might be a little slow, but I had to go slow because people won't understand what I'm saying. Alright, so we have now, move a little faster for time up. So we don't have the H and all this connecting, right? We need to connect the H with the D. Alright, so now what I'm going to do now, we have to connect the alphabet and we have to transfer the load. Alright, remember, this is the western tectonic plate. This is the main place where earthquakes could tremble the whole country. Alright, this is the main tectonic plate. That means that this is where the real vibration could be taking place. This is where the real vibration, if it actually shake, vroom, 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 if it actually shake it, the whole island, it's like a piece of galvanized, you know, like a piece of galvanized wobbling, you know what I mean, like a wobbly, right? This is the main tectonic plate up there that is seen there. Alright, so now we're going to connect the tectonic plates using arrows, not using that, because I mean there's a lot of work. I would just use the white. I don't know the right using because I would just do this. Connect here. Alright, so gonna connect the tectonic plates. Alright, now we need to connect the H. Now this part here need to interlock. Now the EGGF interlocking, right? It goes like this, he says, like this. Because this is the main epicenter where the load is being transferred on, right? Now we need to connect H now. We need to connect H with the interlock. You know, like the interlock chamber of the drawing that I did before, right? Wow, look at that. Wow, this look really awesome. Really awesome. Wow, look at the pattern. Look at the patterns. Let's look at the patterns, right? This is the patterns. Right, this is a pattern. I remember I did a drawing already about the magnitudes of different magnitudes of earthquake and stuff like that. Yeah. Alright, so next thing we're gonna do is now the other alphabet we'll be connecting it in a different way. Right? I'll be connecting the other remaining alphabet will be connected to where the split is going to happen. Alright? So the other alphabet will be in a different order. It will be in a different order. It wouldn't be like where G, H and all of them is in an order. It will be in a different order because how the plates are laid, or the plates are rested is a different order. Alright? Why Facebook? But so actually listening to Facebook on my phone and again cut off right through, right? Again cut off right through, again cut off. Wait, see if I could just get it back. Just had to listen to what you all telling me there. Like come back up. So right now Facebook don't want me to be teaching you all this, right? But I'm teaching you all the truth. Alright? And Facebook probably throw out a lot of people. A lot of people probably get thrown out of the live. Alright, so I remember telling you all the alphabetical order will be completely different. Alright? The alphabetical order will be completely different. Alright, so first I'm gonna put the different alphabetical and the other set of alphabetical in a different order. It's for a reason, okay? It's for a reason why I'm going to put the alphabetical in a different order. Is to show you all where the splits will happen. Alright? Alright, so let me just do the alphabetical. The alphabetical is where the separation is going to happen. Alright, so it's going to happen from here. Now I'll color the alphabetical order in a different color. Maybe in a green or something. Let's see a color that you could see. I'll put it in green. So, alright, already separation is already unfolding. Alright, let's do that. Let's do that now. Let's do from the interlock. Alright, so it's from here. Let's do from here. Alright, so I am going to put the alphabetical. See if I can do that. The alphabetical will be in green. Alright, it will be in the alphabet. The other alphabets will be in green. Alright, so we have A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, and we need I. Alright, so now I going already. We need I. I shouldn't use green or no? Good. Shouldn't use green there, but let me use red or something. Use a different color. Alright, so this is I, right? So that is I. Now we need to connect all the dots. All the dots need to be connected. Alright? That's why I draw this to show you how the tectonic plate is rusted on Trinidad, and how ABBA managed to keep Trinidad afloat without it sinking. Alright? So let's get some people to share this live. Come on, share this live. Share this live. Alright? Oh boy, they keep kicking out the fucking thing. Right? Should they keep kicking out? Oh. So share this live, alright? Right, so we are I. And I have it in a different color for a reason, right? Let's go with and I'm also going to put J. Alright, so we need J now. So we have J. Alright, so this is how the plates are rested in a real disorganized kind of way, right? This is how the plates are rested. Alright, all what you see here, the drawing is how the plates for Trinidad is resting. Alright, if I have to do a drawing for Grenada, it will be different because Grenada plates are aligned different. Alright, alright, so we connect IJ. Now we have some letters and we have no way to put it. Alright, there's no way I can put the letters anywhere else, but I'll show you what Yahuwah did. Alright, the remaining letters will be in yellow. Alright, so the remaining letters will be in yellow. Alright, so let's start the split Trinidad now. Again, let's begin to show you where Trinidad will split. Alright, from alright, so the other letters is what I'm going to use, and I'm going to see from here, from Labre, yeah, it's from Labre, Pitch Lake to Mayaro, they say, but 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Alright, so from Labre so I'm gonna put the other letters there, right? Oh, I make a mistake with G. Forget that, right? So I'll show you. Alright, I'm gonna put K here. So this is K, right? I doing it the right way so look at C for the solve. Alright, so show you where K is. Alright, K is going to be connected to K will be connected to L. L. But there's a sudden tectonic plate, so I'll have to do something there, which I'll be showing you all this now. Sudden tectonic plates have a lot of effect. Because it causing the split, it causing the erosion from under the earth bend. All right. I know people don't know what I'm talking about, but you'll understand when I'm done here. All right. So we have L. All right. So I am going to connect L and I'm going to connect K and L. That's where the split going to happen. All right. Split going to happen between Labre and my arrow. Alright, so between Labre and my arrow, that's where the split is going to happen. I think somewhere around Princeton, Monohambre, Indian Walk, all those places will have landslides and things, but we gotta deal with the saturation too first, right? Because you need the saturation to break the land apart. Alright, so in order to break the island apart, you need saturation. Alright. Alright, so I am going to connect. I'm going to use right, I'm going to connect it immediately. I'm going to connect K and L. Alright. So this is where the first split already happening right now, from Labre going through Princeton and ending up my arrow. I think so. Alright, I think this one. So I think it's so. K had to be connected to L. That's what you see it is.
To Elohim, he has triumphed marvelously. The horse and the rider have been drowned in the sea. Sing to Elohim.
Alright, so we established a split there. So I'm going to put split. Alright, I'm going to use the same yellow color to put the split though. SPI. Alright, so we established a split. Alright, just decrease, get a little smaller. Alright, so we established a split right here. Alright, so we established a split there. Next split, we're gonna deal with the next split, and that means you're gonna jump to the next alphabet. Alright. Alright, so we're going to put the rest, the other alphabet there. Yeah. So we have A, B, C, D, E, F, G. We have H. We have I. Right? We have I. We have J. We have K. We have L. We have N. Alright, so we're going to establish the next letter. I'm going to put it there. I think it's M. Should be M, right? M-N. No, it's not. It's not metal lock, eh? Sound good to me. Metal lock. Mental lock. Nah. It is interlock, right? Or interlock. Boy, Facebook just I am blocked again. I can't. I'm not sure if you all seen this live, but Facebook is not allowing me to. Facebook is not even allowing me to do this live in peace. Right? They keep cutting the live right through, trying more the live. Stressful, yes. Stressful again. Kick off the live right through. They keep cutting off right through.
To Elohim, he has triumphed marvelously. The horse and the rider have been drowned in the sea. Sing to Elohim, he has triumphed marvelously.
Alright, so let's move forward. Let's establish N now, right? We're establishing key. We're going to show you how the islands are going to separate, and that's what's doing you all right. L-M-N. Let's go forward with N now. Need to be about here. Now the N doesn't stand for north, okay? It doesn't stand for north.
But you choose to dwell in my praises. You reside inside of my worship. Heaven and earth cannot contain you.
Right?
But you choose to dwell in my praises.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to use a different color there. Because what color to use, boy? Oh, I could use the same color, yellow, which will be much better. I'll use the yellow color.
Oh, how great your love.
Now through the interlock, that is where the next split going to happen.
But you choose to live inside of me. Your spirit is like the wind. Your word is like a flame. It's an all-consuming fire.
Alright, it doesn't start here.
Heaven and earth cannot contain you.
A little way above the interlock, the epicenter, so to speak. Alright, so that's where we have a next split, and I'll be putting the word split as well too. Let's look at this, insert it quickly. Split. Alright, so we just move this here. Already supposed to be here now. No, that's yeah, what I say. So we have 1, 2, 3. Alright. Alright, so now we run out of thing, right? Now this is how the split will happen. Well, it already had happened already, because the way how the plates are, the way how the plates are located in a very sophisticated way. Alright. We're not a place to put other letters, right? But I did connect all the dots. Alright, I connect all the dots. All the dots are connected. Oh, I have one extra plate there. I have one extra, but it doesn't mean nothing. Alright, so establish a split will happen from, that split will happen from Chaguanas to Sandy Grande. Look, a little way above Chaguanas. That split will happen a little way above Chaguanas to Sandy Grande. Alright? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw Alright, let's see if we can. Now remember how the split had to take place. It had to take place differently, right? I think it's from alright, so, and I will show you the parts that will be separated, alright? Alright, so there we have it now. We have 1, we have 2, alright, and we have 3. Alright. Alright, the red line here will be the 4th line. You see the red lines that I draw? The red line that I draw is the 4th line, right? That is the 4th line. Let me just put it in quickly. The red is the 4th line. Should use green for that. So the red lines that I draw is the 4th line, alright? That is where the 4th lines are. Shall I better to copy this? Alright, so I don't need to put 4th line, I just put 4th, alright? So everywhere I will try to see if I can insert it. So the 4th is in green, alright? Not in red, alright, 4th. In my heart. Oh, how great your love must be. And if you have enough time, I'll explain with the 4th line as well. What is the purpose of a 4th line? What does a 4th line do?
That cannot be restrained. Heaven and earth cannot contain you. There's no limits to your love. What you choose to dwell in my praises. You reside inside of my worship. Heaven and earth cannot contain you. There's no limits to your
Alright, so my mic was just cut just now there.
You rest upon the throne.
Thanks, bro. I am sleepy, so I am very, very tired because I was trying to get my so sorry about the misspelling the words. Israeli split, but I spell it different. All right. I'm feeling very, very tired and sleepy. Very tired because from actually getting my computer back up and all this kind of things. I've been some days now I haven't slept well. Israeli split. Right, but I actually spell it a little different. I'm sorry. All right. So let me see if I could all right, let me just write where 4th line is again. 4th line will be up here. Alright, so that is a 4th line there. Remember the red is the 4th line, right? I just doing it so that you will understand what I'm talking about. Alright, so now you have a basic understanding of how the plates are lie down and where the 4th lines are running. Alright? It is not what they draw. That is not how the 4th line is at all. And that is not the purpose of the 4th line. The purpose of the 4th line is to contribute the load. Alright? Let's see.
You rest upon the throne in my heart.
Alright, so F-A-U-L-T. Alright, so the purpose of the 4th line is to contribute the load of the earth then. The load, not the load of the whole earth, but the load of the earth, Trinidad, or the island. Alright, the purpose of the 4th line is to contribute to the, right? Purpose of it is to contribute to the load, alright, to the load of the shaking, or to the load of the tectonic plate then. The 4th line is to, you know what I mean? I didn't explain that already to you all already, alright? So there's something called a mean. There's a mean. Let me see how I can put it. Here will be a mean. Let me see if I could. So let's just put it there. All right. So there's a mean tectonic, not tectonic, a mean 4th line as well. I'm going to put this as mean fault. So this is the main fault. I'll just have to drop down the
in my heart, in my heart, in my heart.
I think that should be in a different color. This should be in red. Yellow? Nah. Blue? Nah. Purple? Yeah, purple. Alright. How about blue? How about white? Yeah. A few. Yes, this is the end of time. It is. Yes, this is the end of time, sis. Alright, alright, so we have that there. Mean fourth line. Alright. And the other is can't remember what I call it now. They have to do with the load too, but it's not the mean fourth line. This is the mean fourth line, this is the mean tectonic plate. Alright? Mean tectonic plate. This is the mean plate. Alright, we had a southern plate here, which earthquakes don't really happen there, so unless if there's a split being established. Alright, so remember when an earthquake happens here, the fault line does get affected, and the fault line is what I use to rip the land. So the fault line contributes to ripping the land because it's like a saw, right? It's like the fault line is like a saw, right? Alright, so the fault line the fault line does contribute to sawing the land in half, or just ripping it a little part. Alright, so there's a fault. This is a mean fault. This is the mean fault here. Alright, and there's something called the quadruple mean. Let me see if I can find it, boy. Where I can find it. The mean quadruple. Alright, so as you can see there. Alright, so we have one, two. No, sorry, we have one. We have two, we have three. Alright, so let me just put it down there one time. Let me just start to call out the numbers one time for you there. Alright, so I will use maybe blue. Alright, I'll be using this color. Alright, let me just put it down there one time. Alright, so this will be one.
In my
Alright, so we have one. I will never spell fault wrong too. Did I spell fault wrong? If I spell fault wrong, I'm sorry. I'm very tired right now. Very tired and beat. Alright, one, two. I'll put the two in a different color.
that cannot be restrained. Heaven and earth cannot contain you. There's no limit.
Oh frick! I need to go up here.
You reside inside of my worship.
Alright, so I'll use like green. Oh. Alright, let me just use white color. You know, I'm discussing these things with you all. I just want to make sure that you all on the live still. So that's one. This will be two. Alright, this will be two. This is actually how it's happening right now, right? Alright, so two. And we're going to three just now, right? So that's one. This could be two. And this will be three. Alright, right behind here will be three. Alright, so we have, I have one, two. Alright, I'll just put everything in one, everything in one thing. Yes, three. Alright, so we have that there. Alright, so we have that. That's right above there. There's how it's separated. Alright, that's why Sandy Grande had so much flood, because of the fact that it have a bigger space, right? This is how it's going to split. This is how it's going to separate the water. The water already seep into Sangre Grande. There's the reason how Sangre Grande was completely flooded out. I mean, no, Sangre Grande was here, right? Sangre Grande, La Joquita, Greenville, all part of Arima. All right. So this is how it's going to happen, folks. Commander Joshua, could you answer Jacadia? Could you answer Jacadia on in respect to the Shabbat? Because I'm trying to really focus here without falling asleep. Alright, alright, so there we have it there. I think 2 should be quite up here, but I'm not sure why I have it so far. 2 is supposed to be up here, not here. Oh boy, let me see if I can just go. Let me see if I can back what will happen. I get to actually move the 2. Good. Alright. Alright, so we have 1, 2, 3. Alright. It means that Trinidad will be split in 3 different parts. Alright, Trinidad will be split in 3 different parts. Trinidad will be flattened by that. Right? To be split, to be separated means that Trinidad will be flattened. Alright? Talking about complete destruction there. Alright? Alright, so Toco, in the end, when the split is taking place, Toco will be separated. So you will have Toco, Port of Spain, one epicenter will be separated. Alright? I have no room to draw anymore. I actually did some things completely wrong. Alright, so can I write separated here? Separated. I'll just put separated. So I just put separated here, right? Let me see if I can just get that done really quick. Alright, I'll put separated there. So separated will be Diego Martin side, Diego Martin. If I spell it wrong, sorry about that too, I'm real tired. Separated. I'm sorry if I spell it wrong. Real tired right now. I'm just trying to get this done here for Abba. Trying to get this done here for Papa. More important than anything. Pleasing Papa.
That cannot be restrained. Heaven and earth cannot contain you. There's no limits to your love. What you choose to dwell in my praises.
See, separated.
Heaven and earth cannot contain you. There's no limits to your love.
So right here, separated, alright? Separation, which includes Toco, all them other places will be separated, alright? All those other places will be separated. Oh, thank you, bro. I spelled it a little wrong. I could spell it, bro. Yeah, bro. Oh my gosh, I'm really sleepy, bro. Thank you very much, bro. Alright, so we are separated there. There's one love, Elohim's love, you know what I mean? You see how much time we have there? We are still a whole 3 hours to do this, boy. This is real work, boy. Wow, this is real work, and I actually teach really slow. So, let's see. Alright, separated. Separated. I'll put separated here as well. And I want to do anything with Papa. I teach slow, you know. Separated again. So we're gonna put separated there as well.
In my heart.
Oh boy. That should be a different color, boy. Let me see if I get a different color for that. Ooh, too much. Separated. Always see separated. That is what we're going to be separated. Alright? That is where the separation going to happen for Trinidad. Let me see if I can put it yellow. Nah, I can't put it yellow. You can put it. Alright, let me see if I could use white for that. So we have separated there. Alright, so obviously the drawing is kind of off because I hope it's not that off. I'll probably understand my drawing. There's no limits to your love. I know you'll understand what I'm talking about. No, you should understand what I'm actually saying. Alright, separated. Alright, and separated. Separation will happen here as well. Alright, so I have separated. Should happen in a different color, you know. Let me see if I can put it in blue. You want something that could stand out, a color that could stand out. Oh gosh, boy. Oh boy. Forget that, yes. Alright, so we're gonna go with separation there again. Separation needs to come here. The separation will happen in Princess Town. Alright, so the separation will begin Princess Town, right under Princess Town. We're talking about Moruga. Alright, Moruga and those places will be separated. That's the reason why there's a major fault line running through Moruga. There's a really major fault line running through Moruga. Alright. Now remember, up there is the main fault line. You can't see what I'm doing, but I know you understand what I'm saying, right? There's a fault line. There's a fault. Alright, let's do the other separated. Alright, I had to change the color, maybe to blue or something. Yeah, I think so. Jesus. Alright, so separated. Separated. Alright, so we had the other separated there. So we're talking about Labre to Princess Town will be separated. Alright, and all the other places beside after Princess Town. Get a map and you'll see what I draw. Alright, so this is what you all need to do. Get a map. Alright, get a map and just put together with what you share and you're good to go. Alright? Or next live coming up, I might do that. Alright, to reteach what I teach today. Alright? Hopefully. Alright, so we have a separation. Right where you see up with the separation. If you look at 1, on top of 1 there's a separation. Under 2 there's a separation, and 3 there's a separation right besides it you will see a separation, right? And I think it should be a little bigger. Alright, so we have separation going on there. Alright, we have some separations going on there. Oh, yeah.
In my
Ooh. I can't answer any questions right now for you all, okay? Alright, so this is what we have here right now, and I hope that you really share this live. I'm not able to actually see all the comments that's coming in. Alright, so not able to actually see all the comments that's coming in. Alright, but there's all the separation, tectonic plates, this is how everything gonna happen, right? So this separation means that Toko, all those places will be cut off. Right where you see the split is, that is where it's gonna happen. Soon I'm gonna do a drawing for Tobago, Grenada, Carriacou on different islands. Alright, soon I will be demonstrating and showing you exactly where the split will be happening for those other countries, those other islands. I will be showing you all that as well. Alright, so I just want to revise back everything that I started to teach you from the beginning, so that you can understand what I'm talking about. Alright, now there is no letter on the orange one up here because of the fact that, alright, what you need to do is, you can't see my mouse, you need to go up to the where you see Western Tectonic Plate, and where you see a draw, that is a bridge, right? That is the bridge between Sagaramas and close to Maturin, right? There's a bridge right here. Alright, so what I did was teach you today. I didn't go into the saturation process, but the land needs to be saturated. Alright, it needs to be saturated, and right now Trinidad is about 96% saturated, so there's some other weathers to come. Alright, so the yellow that is seen there, hopefully in the future I'll be able to reteach you everything, when I'm not so tired again. Alright, so the yellow that is seen on the, wow, I'm feeling shaking. Felt like an earthquake just now. That felt like an earthquake. I felt I was shaking just now. Alright, I'm not going mad, eh? My computer was actually shaking just now, so I felt a shaking. So Abba and started to do the pole reversal shifting already. Alright, so this is what I'll show you here. This is the beginning of the pole reversal shifting. Alright, so this is the pole reversal shifting here, beginning to happen. Alright. Yeah, it's not me shaking my computer. Alright. Alright, so this is the pole reversal shifting for Trinidad. Right, remember all different islands plates are set up in a different way. What I'm actually trying to say is that the plates are aligned in a different way. Alright, Trinidad plates is aligned just how you see it there, just how you see this drawing here. This is exactly how Trinidad plate is aligned. Alright, the plates need to be aligned in that way in order for dismantling to happen in the future. Alright, so in order for dismantling to occur, or for any sort of separation or anything like that to occur, it means that Trinidad tectonic plate is aligned in an interlock channel. Again, Trinidad and Tobago, Grenada, Carriacou, Haiti, all the Caribbean islands are interlock in a specific way, which Yahuwah calls the interlock channel. Well, I ain't put that in there yet because I ain't actually teaching all about the interlock channel, because the interlock channel is a different teaching altogether. Alright, but I just show you all the basics of this. The interlock channel have to do with the epicenter merging with the epicenter merging with the split. Alright, I'll teach you all that some other time. Alright, so again, there's something Yahuwah calls the interlock channel, where when Yahuwah was forming Trinidad, when Yahuwah was forming this piece of island called Trinidad, Yahuwah placed two pieces of the land which is in the center. Let me draw it now and show you where the interlock channel is. Let me see if I can. Yahuwah calls it the interlock channel. Let me see if I can draw it really quick. I think it goes from the interlock channel is from here. Alright, so what I'll do now is put a pool. I'll put a pool here. Now, this pool while drawing here is not an earthquake, alright? But earthquake can happen here too, because that is the central tectonic plate as well. But no, I ain't seen no earthquake happening there. I ain't seen no earthquake happening central tectonic plate. But earthquakes happening. Yeah, I think earthquake was happening close to the central tectonic plate, but more happening a different way. So remember, there's no northern tectonic plate. There's no north tectonic plate. So that means that the west is feeding the north. Alright? So something wrong with USGS, and something wrong with the map itself, because Yahuwah said there's no north. So there's no northern tectonic plate. So that means that the western tectonic plate is feeding. The western tectonic plate is extended, alright, straight to the epicenter. The western tectonic plate is extended straight to the epicenter, straight to B, straight to C, as you see the drawing there. Alright, so, and the little piece of Toko is not on a tectonic plate. Alright, Toko is not even on the epicenter as well. Right, look where Toko is. Look where the epicenter is in Arima, San Grande side. Alright, just look where the epicenter is, and it will tell you exactly that all the places that you see I haven't drawn, that is just a piece of land. Right, a piece of land, and there's no fault line running there. There's none. Alright, so what actually running up there is raw crust. Alright, so where Toko and Matlot and all these other places is raw crust. Alright, it's a raw crust. That means that the earth there very, very hard. Alright, so it's just the land resting on the crust, so to speak. Alright, there's no fault line or no tectonic plate running through Toko. None. Alright, so now you have a basic understanding of what I'm talking about. Again, the western tectonic plate is connected to the interlock well, the interlock epicenter, because there's an epicenter as well. Alright, so this is the interlock epicenter. I didn't really do the drawing, but you know. Alright, so what I was going to teach you all again, boy, about the, I was going to teach you all about something to do with the center, right? Let's see, I can't remember what I call it. I can't remember what shape was. Let's see. Let's see. Oh yeah, see, I was going to do something, right? I am going to use a red, yes, this red one. Anybody remember where the center, what shape was? Could you remember? Remind me, so I know that you're following. Alright, so I use a small red dot, and I'm going to use a small red dot here as well.
You rest upon the throne in my heart. In my heart. In my heart.
So I have a red dot there, and I'm going to connect the red. I'm going to make a connection there with what color I could use, boy? I can't use yellow because that is not split. You see, the different colors represent different things, alright? So I'm going to use purple. So remember again, different color represents should type of key.
But you choose to live inside of me. Your spirit is like the wind.
Alright, so establish it from here.
Cannot be restrained. Heaven and earth cannot contain you. There's no limits to your love. But you choose to dwell in my praises.
Alright, I can't remember what I was going to tell you it is, but it have a lot to do with the interlock chamber. Not interlock chamber, but I can't remember what I was going to say. I can't remember what it is, as a matter of fact. Alright. Alright, so this is the real main epicenter here that I've seen. There's the connection that could be made. Alright, the connection could be made from, I'm actually going to do that, which connects to the main fault line as well, right?
But you choose to live inside of me. Your spirit is like the wind. Your word is like the flame. It's an open.
Alright, so as I was saying again, brothers and sisters, I am actually going to, I can't remember where it is, I can't remember where it is right now, but I was hoping that you all will follow along, so that if I missed something, that you know, that you'll be able to remind me as well what it is. Alright, you know when somebody tired, what has happened? You know when you're tired, what has happened? Alright,
The throne in my heart, in my heart. You choose to dwell in my praises. You reside inside of us.
Alright, so we had a tsunami coming from Sagona's side, which would be the Gulf of Paria. So the Gulf of Paria is where the tsunami will be coming from. So we have water from Venezuela, we have water from Maturin, we have water from different parts of the island will be coming forward. Alright, because the earthquake will happen Maturin itself. Once that main earthquake happen, once we have let me show you what's probably 10.1 earthquake. No, I can't show you the 10.1 earthquake gonna happen. Wow. The tsunami will be triggered by the 10.1 and the 8.5. Alright? Oh boy. I have a lot of things to teach you all still. Alright, so we will, I'm sure by the 10.1 earthquake will happen. I think it will have one on this one. So remember the dates that I give you, the 23rd, the 28th, the 6th, the 6th. Yeah, I can't remember the other day. I think it's the 23rd, 28th, the 6th, the 21st. Yeah. All those spaces and things. Yeah. Alright, so alright, so as I was saying before, right, this is the interlock epicenter. The interlock epicenter, where there's a main channel of where there's something called a main fault line. I can't remember what I said before. Alright, people, I don't think people was following along to know where it is. Alright.
In my heart.
trying to remember what I said, but sleep kicking in. You know, all I know how sleep is already. All I know how sleep is already. Sleep is something else, yes. Alright, so like I said, thank you for everyone who watched my live today. Thank you for everyone who watched today's live. Alright, so again, we have a tsunami coming from Sagona side, which will be 700 feet. That is going to cause about 10.1 earthquake that is going to happen on the western tectonic plate. So the western tectonic plate is where the 10.1 earthquake will happen. Alright, so let me just put that in there one time. The 10.1 earthquake has to happen by there. So remember, a 10.1 earthquake cannot only trigger, the 10.1 earthquake could trigger 700 feet, but you will need other tectonic plates to do that as well. That's why the drawing that I draw here is to prove to you that I know what I'm saying, right? That the central tectonic plate is what will lift to bring in the water. That's how the tsunami will happen. Alright, and water from these different channels going to come in. So this is how it's going to happen from Maturin. Alright, from Maturin, the water from Venezuela is going to come in, alright, and pool. The water is going to come in and pool right where the tectonic central plate is. Alright, so what's going to happen in 10.1 earthquake going to happen here, and we're going to have a 8.5 earthquake as well. Alright, so the 8.5 earthquake is going to happen, the beginning, that is in Curacao. Alright, the Curacao will be the beginning of the tectonic plate, and the end of the tectonic plate, which is the main entrance or the main bridge for Trinidad, that is the end of the tectonic plate. That is the end of the main tectonic plate, per se. Because every other tectonic plate is not the main tectonic plate. You wouldn't receive no violent shaking per se, unless if it's really unless it's about really shooting it out and pulling it out a little faster. But when the small 4.2 earthquakes that are happening in Trinidad or throughout the Caribbean, it is to separate, right? It's to separate like K and separate L and separate G and separate H and separate E and separate C and separate B and A. Alright? So this is how everything is, right? Now you understand the fault lines, how the fault lines is run. Alright? Trinidad is really seated on an earthquake zone. Alright? Trinidad is seated on an earthquake zone, which means an active earthquake zone where the plates are interlocked with one another. Once the plates are interlocked with another, you know, like if you take a lock and you push down the lock, or you take another lock and you snap it inside a lock, what happened? Then you had to interlock it, or you had to get a lock and unlock the other lock, or unlock the other lock. You know what I mean? That what I mean by interlock. I mean that the plates stop into one another and they actually lap. They actually lap some of the plates that is running across there. Alright, it lap in between other plates, like smaller plates. There are smaller plates, so we're talking about the south tectonic plate is a smaller plate. The central plate is a wide plate. Yes, central plate is a wide plate that extends from Labre to Sagonas. So we have the central tectonic plate extends from Labre to Sagonas, and we have L. If you see where L is, that's Mayaro. That plate is extended from Mayaro to Sangre Grande. Alright? So this is how we establish, this is how Yahuwah will establish 3 different splits. That Trinidad will split in 3. It already begun where it already began to split in, the split already began in Sagaramas. Alright? The split begins in Sagaramas all the way coming to the center here, running through Port of Spain, Sagona side. Alright? So now you know how Trinidad is going to split. Alright, so hi to Noella. Anybody have any questions, please? If you have any question, please ask a question. Please ask your question. Please ask your questions. If you have any question, please ask your questions quickly. Getting a headache now. If you have any question, please ask your questions now. Alright. Whispered Barapore is situated. You can tell me Whispered Barapore is situated. Hi Ayana, hi Sima. Whispered Barapore is situated, Sima. Whispered Barapore is in the south, my other side, Princeton. Barapore is not close to Tabakit. Just give me an idea Whispered Barapore is situated, and I will tell you. South, yes. South will be cut off, yeah. Yeah. The south will be cut off. Penal. Right, yeah, I already have that, already. There's a fault line running through Penal. Yeah, there's a fault running through Penal. And there's a fault line. The fault line extends to G to H. So the fault line is running from the southern tectonic plate, right? This fault line runs from the southern tectonic plate to half of the, well, it is on the, all the plates connected in a way. The southern tectonic plate is connected to the central plate, alright? So the fault line is actually connected to the western plate. It actually connected to the western plate because all these lines, all the different color lines that you see I draw, those are different fault lines that serves different purposes. Alright, but I was talking about the main fault line. Alright. Yes, number 3 on the map is where Penal is. Wow, you actually, you know, understand what I'm saying. Alright, where Penal is there. And fault lines. Yeah. We have places like Los Suro and all these other places. Alright, all these other places did actually had a split recently. Right. Wow, what a beautiful drawing. This is a blessing, and if you have any questions, this is your opportunity to ask, because I'm about to end the live. Alright, I'm about to end the live. I think I went over too much, and that's more. I just wanted to ask you if you have any more questions. Do you have any more questions? If you have questions or you have no more questions, let me know. Yeah, that drawing is what Yahuwah showed me in my vision. Yahuwah showed me that, you know. Yahuwah showed me that. Yahuwah showed me that drawing, and they taught me the architectural. Yahuwah, they showed me everything, bro. They showed me everything. So I did see. I did see. Well, Ayana, this is unfolding right now. This is happening right now. Right? As of right now, this is happening right now. It's happening right now. The split is established right now. It's happening right now. It's happening. That's why Labrador feels certain shaking. Labrador feels shaking. That's why my arrow having so much saturation, because of because K and L is too negative and positive, right? Too negative and positive. Too negative and positive. And now I could actually show you all in that way, but didn't think about that before. But I showed you all in capital, and I showed you all in alphabetical. I should have shown you all in a different way, but some will understand, some will understand. But yeah, now you understand, right? So let me hope that people will see this teaching and learn from it, that they wouldn't continue to walk in lies. And I really pray that the people who are responsible, the UE scientific, whoever they call themselves, I really hope that they really give me credit for what I teach. I really hope that they give me credit for what I teach them. So now they know the truth, the real truth, where the fault lines are. They know the real truth, where the separation will be happening, where the tsunami will be coming from, where the earthquakes will be happening. Alright? So they know exactly where everything is now. I really hope that they give me the credit and Elohim the credit for what he showed them, what he showed all of us today, what Elohim taught us, that they do not take it and steal it and say that they get it for themselves. You all are my witness. Every one of you are my witness. I am the first one to ever teach about this. The first one. Now there were other people who taught people about the fault line and all this kind of thing, but they don't know. They don't know what they're talking about. They only move based on what they think it is. But I actually join exactly as it is. So there's a difference from thinking what it is from exactly what it actually is, where a fault lines really are, right? That is the reason why I told Carlin from Weather Center, trying to be Weather Center. That is exactly why I told him, right? When he had to use my teachings, he had to come and ask me, right? He had to come and ask me, right? Me and Carlin actually get out already for the guy who does write the weather for Trinidad and Tobago Weather Center. Oh yeah, me and he had it out already, right? And I wanted to work with him to try to teach him, but nah, he's a hypocrite. I ain't teaching him nothing again. Alright, so if you want to learn more about this, or you want to take my teaching and you want to put it up on the internet and say that you discovered this, no, don't do that. Alright, don't do that at all. Don't do that, because this teaching is ancient, folks. These are ancient teaching from years back. Right? This is a model that Yahuwah actually construct from years ago, how we're going to dismantle Trinidad. Right? Yahuwah know how we're going to dismantle all the islands. That is why earthquakes happening in specific places. Alright, so again, always see the color with the circle or with the wrong, always see there's a wrong circle, like they see a yellow wrong circle. Alright, always see the purple, the green, the blue, where you see the colors are, those are where earthquakes will happen. Alright, where you see B, C, D, and all these other places, that is where earthquakes will happen soon. Alright, so when you see earthquakes that happen, where A is, well, earthquakes always happening where A is, earthquakes always happening where M is, earthquakes happening where F is, earthquakes happening where E is. No earthquake is happening where G is yet. No earthquake is happening where H is yet. No earthquake is happening where J is yet. Yeah, no earthquake happening where J is yet. Earthquake happening B, A, E, F, not G, M, L, not N, but C. Alright? Those are places where earthquakes are happening prevalently right now in the Caribbean islands. Alright? So that's it there, folks. This is the full question, this is the full question here. This is the full teaching from Elohim here. Alright, this is the full teaching. Alright, so if you have any other question, please bring forth a question while I am still up. If you have any question, come forth, bring a question. Whatever question you have, just bring a question for me. Alright?
You've been good.
Yes, yes, Elizabeth. All the islands in the Caribbean will be saturated and swallowed. Yes, Elizabeth. Also, Dutch islands, yes. Dutch is on the shared tectonic plate with Haiti. Right? Dutch, all those other places is on shared tectonic plates. Alright?
When I pause to count my blessings,
is it me? How come you live in N yet? Every time I was the time day. Something wrong with my phone or?
so very good.
Is something wrong? Tell me how much time you have on the live again? It is possible, Ayana, that something could happen on the 7th of November. Yes, it is possible that something can happen within the next 24 hours, within the next 8 to 24 hours, within the next 3 hours, within the next we not imminent hour right now. So anything can happen. It is possible.
I just want to testify today that it was His goodness that brought me out of darkness. Deserve all that He's doing for me, but it's His goodness that just goes beyond my
Life is started again, Brother Gabriel. You serious?
I can see all the places where I did the best.
Life is started, and I didn't even know the life is started again.
I can see where He stepped in and did the things that needed to be done.
No, when I mean the time, I mean the live, the time on the live.
Father, you have
No, I mean the time. I mean the time on the live. What is the time on the live now?
Oh yes, you've been good.
Father, you've been good. You have supplied all of my needs. Yes, you have. You've been good. You've been so very good. So much better than I thought you would be. When I fall to count my blessings, Father, I can see. Yes, I can. You've been good. Every day of my life. You've been better than I've been to myself. Yes, you have. You've been good. So very good. So good to me. Yes, you've been good. I want you to know that I love you, Father. You've been good. So very good to me. Oh, I lift up your name. I worship you. Blessing and honor, esteem and power belong to you. You've been good.
Alright, so the timing now, I have no idea what's going on with the time, but the train went off really bad. Alright, so yeah, I just wanted to know how much time we have left. Yeah. Shalom to everyone that watching this live right about now. I just want to let you all know I have predicted everything. I've prophesied everything. I've told you all how to receive salvation. Yes, I will extend the live for at least 15 minutes. Shalom. And we are live. Shalom to everyone. There's a lot going on around the earth right now. So as of right now, the earthquake is quiet. It's the earthquake zone in Trinidad in the Philippines is quiet right now. It's not really quiet. It's just preparing for when carnival time. All right. So again, carnival is coming, and that is when everything will begin. All right. All right, so also for those in the Philippines should know where the tsunamis will be happening in the Philippines. Hoping to do another drawing again. I hope to do another drawing with the Philippines when I will have to show you all where exactly the tsunami will be happening. But I already told you all over other lives where the tsunami will be happening, how it will be happening. All right, I believe I'm the only one that spends 4 hours every single day teaching people the truth, and people thus laugh, mock, and scoff and steal the 4 hours lives, and then say that they receive my prophecies via vision, which is a complete lie. There's no way, as I was saying on my other live before last night, I want to encourage people to go and watch the live from last night. Go and watch the live from last night. You will learn a lot. If you truly want to know about earthquakes, you will learn a lot. But make sure that you give Archangel Samuel credit and Elohim credit for what was revealed to Archangel Samuel. The moment you begin to steal the credit and the glory from the TRIUNE eternal family, they will bring it to nothing and they will expose you. Shalom to all commanders on the live, all soldiers in the yard, all those that are listening this live from wherever you are from. You are free to send a friend request. So as of right now, California is being drenched. Right now, California is being drenched. A shalom to you, brother Gift. Alright, so when the saturation is completed for California, for all places in California, when the saturation process is completed for San Andrea's Fort Line and Washington DC, when all the saturation is completed, then the mega quake will begin to occur. As I told you all, the tsunamis will begin in the far northeast or northwest. As I told you all on the live from last night. That's why you need to listen to last night live and connect last night live with this live tonight. Right, and to note too as well, alright, so to note too as well, I'm going to take you to the just a little more proof, because people want proof. How I learn all this? Well, I am the divine messenger of Elohim. Alright, nobody will teach me nothing on this earth but Elohim. Alright, so let's go over to UV seismic page, and then let's look at all the places where the earthquakes happen before the live cut off. I told you all 15 minutes. And it's 15 minutes. I will be going. I won't go over 15 minutes at all. All right. So this is what I'm showing you all here, and I hope that you all hear what I'm saying. People want proof. Why I get this and why I get that, and for them to learn what I'm teaching them, they want proof. All right. So here's the proof. Right. Everywhere on the now. Let me just bring this up there. So everywhere where you're seeing the earthquakes happen, just look where my mouse is, you will know that is where on the map, on the divine map, that is exactly where earthquakes are happening presently. Right now, if I if I just skid it around, you'll see there are a lot taking place in Trinidad as well. Alright, so this is where earthquakes are happening. This is where the recorded earthquakes happening, and the recorded earthquakes is happening exactly where my drawing said it will be. Exactly where my drawing on the 5th of November 2018, when I did that drawing, that divine drawing. Earthquakes are happening the exact places, guys. The exact places. Alright, the exact places is where earthquakes are happening. So here what we're going to do in the next 5 minutes. In the next 5 minutes, what we're going to do is I'm just going to show you all exactly where everything is. Alright, so that's why your attention for a while before we end this live. Alright. Alright, what I want you to see before we move forward, what I want you to actually see is where the points are. Alright, so we could see where E is, and specifically just make the conjoined that E is specifically where let me look at the alphabet and then look at the drawing. Alright, All right, so we see that we see that this earthquake here is not showing up. I don't know why. All right, but this earthquake here that happened here is actually first. Let me just go up from the beginning there, and just to show you all that I am really accurate about everything that I'm telling you all. I don't need to prove myself at all. Everywhere where you see the drawing is everywhere where the earthquakes happen. Forget about the earthquakes, forget about this earthquake that happened here. All right, just hold on to that, because I have a teaching, I have another teaching about the other parts of the Caribbean island as well as the whole Caribbean islands. All right, and I also have a teaching about California, and I have teachings about everywhere where we'll expect earthquakes, and where the saturation will be occurring, where the fault lines, where the ridges are, where the basins are. I have lives about every single thing that you could think about that NASA, USGS, and all those people on Facebook, all those people who continue to steal Archangel teachings and then say they get it via visions and to fool people, right? But the truth is, guys, I am the main source on the earth. You know, I am the main source on the earth. All right. So this was the last earthquake that happened, and let me switch into it. We'll switch into it and we will see when that earthquake happened. All right, so that was the last live. All right, that was the last earthquake that happened in Trinidad, and that was a few days ago. All right, so now we're going to go over to where it happened. Let me just go over to where it happened, and let me just open up. All right. So this is exactly what I was teaching you all, and this was a 4.8. Obviously it was never a 4.8. They just downgraded it to 4.8. They will never tell you the actual magnitude of the earthquake that happened. All right, so that was that happened 98 kilometer west southwest of San Fernando, Trinidad and Tobago. All right. Trinidad and Tobago, I mean that Tobago felt it too as well. 100 kilometer ENE of Maturin. Maturin is in Venezuela, and that is where the earthquake will be happening. All right, so one of the things I want to reveal today, I want to reveal something new over this live, that there will be 2 magnitudes of earthquakes that will be occurring in Trinidad on that day. All right, so on the same timing that I give you all, around 5:23 p.m. all right, around let me say about 9 a.m. in the night, sorry, around 9 p.m. in the night. I'm feeling sleepy. Around 9 p.m. in the night of the same event of the 5:23 p.m. earthquake, there will be 8.5. all right, so the 8.5, sorry, it wouldn't be a 8.5, sorry, it will be a 10.1. all right, so sorry about that. Kind of tired here, and I had to stretch my eyes to read this. All right, so again I reveal something new, that around, let me just see if I could just bring up something else to show you all them. All right, oh my gosh. All right, let's bring up something else and I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. All right, I didn't want to really go into that today, but I want to go into it exactly. Oh my gosh, right now I will try to go into it now. Let me see if I could just all right, so as you see in there right now, don't want to cross over the 15 minutes. Let me just go over into here. All right, so as we go over into the map here right now, all right, we see where earthquakes happen, exactly where the drawings are. So exactly where the drawings are, that is where earthquakes happen. So here what we're going to do, I'm going to bring it up full screen. All right, so I bring it up full screen for you, and what I'm going to actually do here is this. All right. All right. So as you see, earthquakes happening exactly where I say it will happen. So let's just zoom in. So if we zoom in, guys, we see where Sagonas is here and all those other places. So remember, there will be a earthquake in Carupano. Let me just see if I could just get this up a little bit. Right. Alright, so as I was saying before, earthquakes are happening Carupano, and it's also happening Karuputu, and it's also happening in Maturin. Alright, so all those earthquakes are happening there presently. In a few days from now, when Curapano is broken off, that is when everything will be put in place then. So Yahuwah will catch people unaware. Some people will laugh and some people will want to hear, of course. All right, but what I'm telling you all is what I already draw, and I'll show you exactly where it will happen. Predicted 1,000,000% accurate of where all the earthquakes will be assembling, and where all the splits will be happening, and where all these things will be, going on in the Caribbean islands. Already showed you all that, already told you all about the jolts that will be felt in Stanstusos. So Stanstusos, I think it's Stanstusos, somewhere in the Caribbean island, this place called Stanstusos, felt a couple jolts which wake them off their bed. Things I've spoken has already happened, guys. This is no joke of what I'm saying. It's people who hate Yah. It's people who hate Yah and who hate me, refuse to acknowledge that Archangel Samuel is the divine messenger, is the divine main source on the earth. All right. So when Carupano was broken off, right, that's when the water will come and gather there. All right, so next thing to note, that you also know that there will also be an earthquake in Maturin and also be an earthquake in Carupano. All right, so the earthquake in Carupano will be a magnitude 10.1. The earthquake that will happen in Maturin will be the magnitude of 8.5. all right, again, this is something new that are revealing now. As we getting closer and closer and closer, I will give you all more and more clues of what's going to happen, where it's going to happen, and how accurate it's going to happen, and when exactly it's going to happen. Who knows, I might even feel a little good that day, and I might say, okay, I'll give them the actual date of when it will happen. Thus far, I haven't been giving you all any date because people just steal my prophecies and then say that they get it. I'm fed up at that. All right, fed up at people stealing the credit for what I spend 4 hours to teach people. You know what I mean? All right, so 8.5 magnitude will happen Maturin, and the 10.1 will happen Carupano. All right. Now, this is something new that I'm revealing as we are drawing nearer and nearer every single day. We drawing nearer to this event. I am telling you all, right, that Carupano will have a 10.1 magnitude earthquake because the tectonic plate needs to be destroyed. Or that piece of island there, Carupano, will be separated, broken off, and once Carupano is broken off, all the water from the tsunami that I've taught you all already, what I've already taught you all, so go back and look at the lives and you will be able to learn a lot more of what Archangel Samuel is really teaching you all. So then you will know exactly the reason and the purpose why certain things are happening there. Alright, so again, this is something new, and I'm going to organize now to bring the live to an end. I'd like to say thank you for everyone who joined in on today's live, all those who listen in on today's live. As usual, there will be another live again very soon, and I hope that we will have more people on the live in order to reach more people for the kingdom of Yah, you know. So as I was saying before, again, for all those who coming in new, we only have about a couple minutes left now, about 3 minutes left. And I want to tell you all that the tsunami for the Caribbean island, while we on it right now, the tsunami for the Caribbean island will begin between Panama City and Dominica Republic. Let me just look for Panama City really quick there. All right, we should find Panama City real quick there. All right. So it will happen, as you see where Caracou is, and I think Panama City is supposed to be somewhere around here, will be Panama City. All right, so as you can see, we have Panama City right there. The tsunami will begin Panama City, and it will stretch across to Haiti. All right, so from Panama City, Haiti, and if you zoom into Haiti, you will see Dominica Republic. So Dominica Republic is where the 10.1 earthquake will happen. A 10.1 earthquake will happen where Panama City is also too as well. So the earthquakes now will conjoin with one another, and then, as I already teach you all already, what will happen. So places like Cuba and all those other places will endure the tsunami as well, but it will be different because the tsunami coming from New York. All right, you see where Atlanta is, right? If you see where Atlanta is, that's where the 10.1 earthquake will happen in California. And when it happens in California, it will tear the veil off of Washington, D.C., so to speak, the ridge or the fault, the San Andreas fault will be destroyed, or that particular piece of island will be, destroyed, actually destroyed, by the way. All right, so guys, this is the truth that I'm telling you all, and as you can see, I've already taught you all about this already. Don't need to repeat myself, but places like Ecuador will also get a 10.1 earthquake. All right, 10.1 earthquakes will be in particular places. That is the reason why the tectonic plates is being put in alignment, in arrangement as of right now, in order to create that sort of atmosphere for mega tsunamis to occur. So you need to watch last night live, and if you watch last night live, you will learn exactly what's going on, how it's going to happen. All right, so thank you everyone for watching today's live. Everyone who actually joined in today's live, it was a blessing for you to be on this live. Stay tuned for more.